I did a lot of research before buying this PJ. The deciding factors for me were the Hollywood FX upscaling chip and the noise levels that are the lowest in the industry. The upscaling chip helps upscale any lower resolution image to 1080p and does it handsomely. We will not be watching Blu-ray movies all the time, and this was an important factor for me. As far as the noise levels are concerned, I have heard projectors that emit a low, or sometimes even high, pitched whine while running, and once you know about the noise it can become very distracting. This PJ on the other is practically noiseless. You cannot hear it while it is running even if you put your ear right next to it. Picture quality is outstanding with none of the flicker normally associated with fast-moving objects with LCD projectors. I watch action movies and have not seen any flicker at all. It does need a reasonably light-controlled room as it is not as bright as an Optima HD71 for example, especially at the low lamp setting, but on the other hand the low lamp setting is supposed to give you 5,000 hours of usage. But, you cannot go wrong. I did a lot of research on projectors before purchasing. The Mitsubishi was the cheapest I found for a new 1080p projector. Quiet, sleek, and ease of setup make this a quality purchase. When switching channels from 720 to 1080 the picture goes out and I have to switch from one input to another to get it back on screen. Picture is great, except when watching basketball on certain types of floors. Not very noticeable, however. Not buying the Mitsubishi mount to hang from ceiling proved difficult as there are only 3 holes on the projector off-center, and the universal mount made installation difficult. All in all, when the picture is over 100 inches, not really sure what more you could ask for. The more you spin the better the picture I am sure, but I am very happy with this product. I bought it back in '09 and it came with a free replacement bulb. Just put on the replacement bulb. It's simply amazing. I purchased the HC5500 in May 2009 and I have been completely happy with it. If you are limited in mounting positions, as I was, you may have some issues getting everything just right. But, once I got my 120-inch screen mounted and the projector hung, it was pure awesomeness. Warning gamers, some games that I previously played without issue on a 50 inches plasma, made me feel nauseated on such a big screen. Also, getting the color/brightness/etc. settings so that I could actually see in dark scenes was a bit of a challenge. I tried using the THX optimizer found on the Incredibles DVD, but to no avail. I finally found some settings by searching online that worked perfectly. Before applying those settings, any dark scenes underground/missile silo was pretty much unplayable. So, you may need to dig for the proper settings to get correct balance for video games and really dark scenes. Otherwise, this is a super projector that my family is thrilled about. The only problem I have with purchasing this projector is this: you will likely have to host the Super Bowl party, NCAA tourney, and pretty much any sporting event at your house because every one of your friends will want to watch them at your house. P.S. I got an extra lamp when I purchased mine, which is still in the box, so I should be good for several years to come. Buy it, it's awesome. I bought this as a present for me. Okay, and for my family too. But I tell you, I bought this PJ at 6th Ave Electronics through Amazon for only $1,071 with free shipping and no tax. Cheap considering when I bought it last December 9th it cost $2,500 on most sites, cheapest I found was $1,800. So I think I got a great deal. Anyway, This projector is not the best, but it has auto iris to help the blacks on screen lock almost black. The motorized zoom and vertical only shift is also moto. The picture is pretty great acuity, very sharp and bright. You do need a dark room where light has to be very minimal or no light at all. Even on regular DVDs, the picture looks amazing. The only thing is the placement of the projector has to be pretty much straight on because of the 1.2x zoom and lack of horizontal shift option. Overall, I am very happy with it. I project onto a 125 inches Elite Spectrum screen at about 15 feet. Very nice though. I'm very happy with this PJ. Go get one if you're on a budget and can get it for what I paid for. Keep looking. God bless. I have a theater room that is about 25 in depth. I had my old projector mounted about 18 feet back on the ceiling. I bought the HC5500 to replace the older projector, which was and is an excellent projector from Panasonic. However, I wanted the 1080p res provided by the newer projectors. I found this projector to be excellent in all areas. However, I found that I had to move the mount about 5 to 6 feet closer to my screen to make it work, which was not easy as the wiring is all in the ceiling. While the details of how far the projector had to be from the screen for a given size is in the fine print, and it is my fault for not being more thorough, I also kinda have to give Mitsubishi some blame for making that difficult to grasp, and also for not allowing for a bit more travel in the zoom. So be careful in how you plan your theater with this projector. If you have a long room and want it in the rear, you will need a big screen. For your reference, I have a 10 diagonal screen putting the projector about 12 feet back, and it just fits, and it is at end of zoom travel. Other than that, the HC5500 is quiet and has a great picture, and one can adjust everything via the remote. The Panasonic was more versatile but noisier and lower in res. And I am thinking of getting a second mount and reinstalling it behind the Mitsubishi as a backup. Click link in description for more reviews.